Hello everybody, this is All Outdoor One here with another gear review. Today I'm looking at the SMK XS 1918 air rifle. This is a pretty good air rifle, costing about 120 to 140 pounds depending on the exact model and the deal you get with it. This came with the carry case and a small toolkit which includes a cloth wipe and an Allen key, and it also came with the scope. It's quite a long rifle, 54 inches in length, nicely blued gunmetal. This particular model, the 1918, comes with the infrared style scope, open sights, which basically consists of a small bar of light conducive material, one red and two green lower down here, just there, and basically you line you line the red sight up in between the two green, similar to a normal open scope, and that's it. The finish on the wood isn't too bad. I believe it's beech wood, nicely shaped here for holding. Does have a rubber stock guard here, so it's not a bad gun. The sight it came with is also made by SMK. It's a 440. Comes with glare guard, basically. Take that off. Adjustable scope for elevation and windage. 2-stage trigger. Safety is here. That's off now. Trigger can be adjusted. It's a bit clunky, but it's not too bad. As a right-handed shooter, it makes me pull slightly to the right, which obviously I have to compensate for. But generally, it's a good rifle. Full power, as I said. This one, I had it tested on a chronograph, and it came out for 11.7 pounds per foot, and that's pretty much at the legal limit in England. Anything over that requires a full firearms license. The finish on the inside isn't fantastic. The wood could have been sanded down better and finished off nicely, but it doesn't affect the capabilities of this rifle. It does have quite a lot of kick to it. It's a break barrel, which I'll just demonstrate now. So I'll just demonstrate the braking action on this. Simply like this. Back to this position. It's cocked now, ready to be loaded. It's simply loaded by inserting the pellet here. This is a .22 caliber, so it's a good takedown gun for hunting. Pretty powerful. The action is smooth. Clicks once you've loaded it, clicks back into place nicely. Simply like that. The trigger guard is either always on or always off. Some air rifles, when you reload, the trigger guard or safety comes on automatically. This one doesn't. It's simply off or on. And I'm just going to fire it now, which isn't advisable when it's not loaded, as it can do damage to the spring, but just to demonstrate, like so. So this gun is basically the XS 19 made by SMK, which actually is a pretty good rifle as well. It's exactly the same, except this one has fibre optic sights. The The scope it came with is actually, I'd say, perfect for this gun. It's 4x40 magnification. Magnifies things pretty well up to about 40-50 meters, which is about the right range for this rifle. So as I said, this is a 2.2 rifle. Works well with SMK ammunition. I'm also using some heavier ammunition as well, which is better for takedown. I'm also a member of the British Airgun Shooters Association, which basically ensures you to shoot. You know, if you cause any damage during a shoot, then you know you'll be covered legally. Even if you are shooting with the landowner's permission, which you have to shoot in the UK. I'm also a member of an airgun club, so you know that's all target practice there. This is by no means an advanced weapon in any way. It's a fairly simple design, but at the same time saying that it's effective. It's a great beginner's gun. I've had this for a while now, put thousands of rounds through it, and you know it works just as well as it did when I bought it. I've heard that you can get the occasional defective one, but you know you should be able to have it replaced easily. I'd say it's pretty powerful. I mean, it puts holes in planks of wood at about 20-30 meters. So yeah, definitely don't doubt its power. Remember, it can be a lethal weapon, believe it or not. Airgun deaths, deaths caused by airguns are quite common in the UK, so make sure you use it responsibly. Yeah, this shoots out at 650 foot per second. Because it's a 2.2 caliber, obviously it's a bit slower. The 177 version shoots about 950 feet per second, but I prefer the more takedown power, I suppose. It's pretty accurate and easy to load, easy to maintain. I prefer spring-loaded rifles to pneumatics generally. You know, maybe I'm a bit of a traditionalist in that way. But I think that, you know, especially for bushcraft survival, you know, an air rifle is actually quite a useful tool. You can carry hundreds of rounds of ammunition in your pocket without any problem. And unlike the CP guns, the air-loaded and CO2 powered rifles, this one doesn't need any topping up. You literally use your arm power to load it. It's not the quietest of rifles, it's true, so you'd pretty much be looking to hit your target the first time around. But yeah, as I said, entry-level gun, it's great. Yeah, so that's the SMK